Dear mayors, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very pleased to welcome you all to the second virtual conference on the UNESCO Global Network of Learning Cities thematic cluster for learning for health and well-being. Thanks to the city of Lausanne for hosting the conference. I want to recognize the coordination role that the city has been playing together with Cork as coordinator of the health and well-being cluster. While all forms of society and collective entities have been affected by the pandemic, cities have been at the epicenter in terms of combating infection and dealing with the immediate implication of this public health emergency. By their very nature, cities are home to large populations and therefore conducive environments for the spread of a virus such as COVID-19. However, by the same token, they are uniquely positioned to respond to the crisis created by the pandemic. Representing cities as entities, municipal governments can work closely and directly with local people, including vulnerable groups. They are an additional entry point to reach people and engaging them as part of the solution through risk communication and public health messaging and advice, as well as by sharing guidance from national authorities and local partners. In pursuit of effective education responses, many cities have mobilized cross-sectoral resources and are promoting, supporting, and developing a variety of initiatives to ensure continuity of education and equip the empowered citizens with tools to face the crisis. For instance, in addition to schools, many non-formal learning institutions, such as community learning centers, libraries, and museums, have played a vital role in supporting citizens in coping with the pandemic. Various community learning initiatives, such as learning neighborhoods, study circles, and family learning, have been mobilized to support the diverse learning needs of all citizens. The social dimension of lifelong learning has also been emphasized during the pandemic by showing the strength of families, communities, neighborhoods, and cities, with people learning how to take care of themselves and of others. Importantly, this calls for the inclusion of vulnerable population whose experience of inequality have intensified during the pandemic. As the world continues to respond to and recover from the COVID-19 pandemic, the Learning Cities members of the cluster will continue to contribute to the development of lifelong learning strategies in connection with learning for global health, well-being, and future resilience. Furthermore, cities have an important role to play in designing and reinforcing initiatives for related thematic areas, including education for sustainable development, citizenship education, entrepreneurial. To proceed on this path, we need to continue sharing relevant program content and experiences across multisectorial contexts. As all of you know, the UNESCO Institute for Lifelong Learning, in collaboration with Jeonsu City in Republic of Korea, will organize the 5th International Conference on Learning Cities from the 27th to the 30th of October 2021. The 5th International Conference provides an opportunity to mobilize, reinforce, and share the successful experiences of cities across the world, so that cities and the spaces they inhabit are better able to cope with continuous change and to build resilience for tomorrow. In the same context, demands for new knowledge and skills to deal with an unprecedented situation are greater than ever. How can urban health education tackle the global challenges and opportunities? Or how can lifelong learning equip people with sufficient knowledge and skills for health and well-being? The conference will provide the opportunity to share experiences, facilitating knowledge exchange on global health education cities. With this include showcasing cities' response to the COVID-19 pandemic, their actions to improve resilience in their face to future crises, and the sharing of good practices among the member cities of the GNLC. Directions for further policies and programs to promote health and well-being in cities through lifelong learning will be consolidated in the conference's main output documents. It's on that basis that I'm pretty sure that today's conference will provide important inputs for making these changes happen, driving transformation towards the implementation of healthy and resilient cities. Once again, I would like to thank the cities of Osan and Cork for their dedicated efforts towards the promotion and coordination of learning for health and well-being at the local level. Welcome you to this conference and look forward for your participation. Thank you.